Praise the Lord. It's Malika de Guerrero. Um, Thank you for joining me today. And thank you to my wonderful husband, Jonel Guerrero, who is very kind and loving and allows me to share my life story freely. And he supports that. And I thank you so much, Jonel. So today, I want to talk about the diary of how I learned how to, you know, stop lying. I was pretty young in my life. Actually, I was a child. I was still growing and in my adolescent years, and you know, I remember lying about gym class, and because I didn't want to participate, so I said I wasn't feeling well. And then, you know, later on, I don't know if it was that day or that weekend or something, I went to the pool and I jumped in the pool and stubbed my toe really. It was so painful that I really couldn't participate in any physical activity for the next several days. And if not a week or so more. And that taught me that, you know, convenient lying is not right. Like the physical activity that I wanted to participate in, I was fine. And the physical activity that I did not want to participate in, I made up a lie. And so I feel like I was dealt the consequences of my lie because I said I couldn't participate because I wasn't feeling well. I actually brought that upon myself um, when I stubbed my toe. I feel like I can still feel it when I jumped in the pool that day. So then the next instance was a spelling bee, where I was in fifth grade, and all the other students were, you know, uh, uh, we're realizing that you could see through the teacher's cards and see the spelling of the words. By the time I realized it, I was like, well, why am I working so hard to spell these words? Let me just go ahead and read through, the paper and just read the word back to them. So once the teachers realized that, the next round that I went up, they had put, a dark paper behind the card so you couldn't see through it. So they saw our facial reaction every time we got up there to read the word, and we couldn't see through the paper anymore. Well, I felt very devastated because, they had that look of like, yeah, we know what you did, But for like 4 or 5 rounds of the spelling bee, I didn't do that. It wasn't, I only did it for like one round, and then the next round, boom, we got busted. And I felt so defeated because I had worked hard. It was only one round that I had cheated. I had worked hard. But anyway, I didn't win the spelling bee, and it was just, I didn't like that feeling of being like a cheater, you know, and you know, and to know that I hadn't cheated up until the very last moment before they, realized what all of us students were doing, but the fact that I had started off doing it the right way and then joined the crowd. I think that's what I'm trying to say. You know, that bothered me. So, and joining the crowd